All right. So today we're going to compare numbers based on meanings of the digits using the greater than, less than, or equal sign to record the comparison. So this big circle right here, that is where we're going to use that circle to compare these numbers. We're going to use their values. Each digit here has a value. We went over that in the last lesson. So first, let's put 3010 in the place value chart. So in the thousands place, we have 1,000, another 1,000, and a third 1,000. So we have three 1,000s. We have 0 hundreds, we have 110, and we have 0 ones. Now on the other side, we have two 1,000s, one 1,000, two 1,000. We have 0 hundreds, and we have 4 tenths. Now, by looking at these place values, you could argue either way. Well, 2040 is greater than 3010 because there are 4 tens in 2040 and only 1 10 in 3010. Then you could look at it from the other way and say that 3010 is greater than 2040 because there are 3 1,000s in 3010 and there are only 2 1,000s in 2040. In order to compare the value of these digits, you are only concerned with the larger place values. So here, the tens don't matter because we have thousands that we can compare. So the thousands are different. We're going to read these from left to right. So from higher up on the place value chart down on to lower in the place value chart. So we start, and this one has 3 thousands, and this one only has 2. So the thousands are different. Here we have more thousands in 3010. So that means that 3010 is greater than 2040. Now, just a quick review in the greater than department. We look at this little symbol as kind of a crocodile or an alligator. It means greater than, less than when you're comparing numbers. However, if we were to imagine this as being a crocodile of sorts or a monster or whatever, it's got all these teeth in the middle. If you eat one little cookie, you probably could want to eat another cookie. So here, he has eaten the smaller number, and he wants more. So he's aimed towards the greater number. He went from, look at his belly here, some feet. He ate that one, but he's still hungry, so he's moving on to the next one. Now, let's go with an even larger set of numbers to compare greater than, less than, or equal to. So here we have 43,021. And over here we have 45,302. We're going to use, this time, place value discs. So here we have 4 10,000s, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3 thousands. We have 0 hundreds, we have 2 tens, and we have 1 1. Over here we have 4 10,000s again. We have 5 thousands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 3 hundreds. We have 0 tens, and we have 2 ones. Now looking at, we read these from left to right to compare numbers. So here we have 4 10,000s and 4 10,000s. So this doesn't give us any information. So we move on. Here we have 3 thousands and 5 thousands. We don't need to read anymore. We don't need to say that this one has more hundreds, this one has more tens, this one has more ones. We've found in the greatest place value where they are different, and that is they have the same in the 10,000s, but this has 5,000s right here, and this only has 3,000s, meaning that 45,302 is greater than 43,021. Your little alligator ate the smaller number and he's moving on to the bigger number. Now we can use the same idea to compare 3 different numbers. So I'm going to write 3 different numbers here in the place value chart divided into thirds. And the first one I'm going to write is 32,434. Forget my comma. Next one I'll write is 32,644. And the last one I'm going to write is 32,000. Oops, forgot my comma there. 32,534. So reading this from left to right, they have the same amount of 10,000s. So we can't look at the 10,000s. That doesn't give us any information. They have the same amount of thousands, so we can't look at the thousands to compare because they have the same amount. But now we run into different hundreds. So the smallest number, if we order these from greatest to least, the smallest number here is 32,000. And out of 4, 6, and 5, 4 is the smallest number. So we have 32,434 written all the way on the right, because we're reading this just like you would a sentence from left to right, from greatest to least. So we've done that one. Now we need to find the greatest number here. And looking at that, the 3 is the same, the 2 is the same, and the 6 and the 5, which is largest, the 6. 6 is more than 5. So way on the left now, all right, 32,644. And the remaining that would go right in the middle of these 3 numbers is 32,534. And that is ordering these numbers from greatest to least. So we took the larger number, then the one that is not the largest but not the smallest, and then we took the smallest number, and we were done.